What is up, you guys? It is your girl Sybrina and I'm here with another video. So in today's video I'm going to be installing this hair. I lost the footage for the unboxing, but here I am bleaching the knots. So I'm putting it on this T-part lace that we have here today, and then I'm going to leave it on there for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to wash it out. Okay, so if you look at the lace, this is what we want to achieve, you guys. We want to see the knots bleached out. We don't want to see any of those black knots that come with the lace. So remember also not to let your bleach seep through your lace so that your roots get bleached out too much. So yeah, now I'm going to be using some purple shampoo to rinse that out, and I'm also going to wash the hair. So that is what I'm doing right here, and then we're going to wash that all out, and then we're going to set this hair to dry, and then we're going to get going with the installation. So the details for this hair, you guys, I got this hair from UNice hair store, and it's their 10/8 Crimps deep wave 13 by 5 by 1 lace front wig, and it has a 150 density, and it is in the length 18-inch. So as you can see, this is a T-part lace. So one thing that I thought that I would do with this hair was cut some of the tracks from behind that 1 inch of lace that we have right there, so that the hair in the front can go back a little bit further and not have those little bumps at the front. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking about like 2 centimeters off, or 1 centimeter length of track off, and then I'm gonna use the hot comb to comb that back so you guys can see what it looks like. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of plucking. So I just part out the front line, a line out of the front of the hair, and then I'm gonna be plucking behind that front row, and then that's literally what I'm gonna do along the entire 1 inch of hair until we get to the tracks. So this is what it looks like after I am done, you guys. You see it looks a little bit more natural, not too full in the front right there. So I'm combing it back with the hot comb, because the hot comb really helps you with seeing what you're working with. And then I'm gonna go and move on to the center part, and you want to make your center part a little bit wider so that it looks a lot more natural, because it'll help it look flatter and more separated, more than giving off that unnatural wig look. So I'm using the tweezer to just pluck out like a few of the hairs from out of the center, and then you're gonna see that it looks a lot wider and more natural. So after I'm done with the center, I'm just gonna go ahead and work on the next side of the front part of the lace. So I'm just showing you guys right here what it looks like with the plucked part, the plucked side, and the side that I haven't plucked as yet. You see there's not much a big difference, but just a teeny tiny bit difference. So yeah, I went ahead and did that, and I did purchase this this crimper, so that I could crimp the hair. Since as I have crimp hair working with, I need a crimper. So I'm just crimping the hair right now. You see that I put the crimper on one section, and then I open it wide open, let go the hair, and then I move down the length of the hair and I crimp another section again. So make sure that you're opening your crimper and removing it from one section of the hair and adding it to the other section. Don't just go and drag the crimper down the length of the hair, because it's not going to crimp properly. And then after you crimp each section of hair, you also want to add a little bit of freeze spray to it, so that the curls hold a little bit better, a little bit longer, and by the time you're done, you don't have some of your curls falling. So yes, we are going to go ahead and move on to installing. So for today's video, I'm going to be using the Bold Hold Liquid Gold, and this is a type of hair glue, or something that you can wash off with water, and I prefer to do that because I like taking my wigs off at night. So I applied that to my hairline, and then I'm going to use my tail comb to flatten it out, and then we're going to use the dryer to dry it out a little bit. And while it's drying, what I'm doing is just preparing the lace for my hair for application. So I'm using the hot comb again, and then I'm going to put it on top of my head, and we're going to stick it down on there. Another thing that I forgot to do was add some foundation to my wig cap, so that's what I'm doing right here. So do that before you add the lace glue to your hairline so that you don't have your foundation or your brush sticking on your lace glue. So now I am pulling the front of the lace to the top of my hairline, or to where I have the lace glue right there, and then I'm just using my fingers to hold it down so that everything is in place where I want it to be. And then I'm going to take my tail comb and I'm going to put it through the hairline and try to use the tail comb to kind of pat it down a little bit more so that it's stuck in place. So, and then after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and tie it down with my satin scarf. You can also use like one of those elastic bands and tie it down a little bit. And then if you want to go do your makeup, or if you want to go work on the back of your hair, you can go ahead and do that. So after we have tied that down, we're gonna remove our scarf and we're gonna cut the lace in 3 parts so that it's easier for us to work with. You could also glue it down this way, but I didn't do that today. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the lace section by section, and I'm cutting as close to the hairline as I can. And then after I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with my scissors, any of those rough edges that I have while I'm using this eyebrow razor. I'm just gonna clean that up with a small scissors, and then I'm gonna use my Got To Be Free Spray to go over the front of the hairline so that the lace kind of melts more into my scalp or into my forehead, and looks a little bit more blended in. Okay, so if you've made it thus far in the video, I just want to say thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so right now. But I'm going to tell you guys from now that this lace was not as melted into my forehead as I wanted it to be, and I was gonna redo the video, but I decided not to. But you're gonna see the finished results. It still looked good in person, but just on camera it looked a little bit sharper than I would want it to look. But I did reinstall the wig, and I'm gonna insert clips of what it looked like when I redid my edges, just putting the edges a little bit further up towards the center part. It does help with disguising the lace a lot more if you leave less space right there in the middle. So just a pro tip for you guys. So yeah, I did my makeup and everything, and now I'm just using my contour powder to fill in my center part, and also to help blending the front of the lace with my forehead. It did work a little bit, but not as much as I would have wanted it to. I don't know if it was the liquid gold thing or what, but I don't know. But yeah, this is what we're working with right here today, guys. So I do appreciate you for letting me help you with installing your wig better. We're gonna grow, we're gonna learn together. So yeah, this is what it looks like when I'm done, you guys. I think it looks good, and I did look good that day. No one can tell me anything less, period. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed as yet. Remember to leave a like and a comment down below, and go down below in the description box if you need further details on this hair, and use my link to purchase it as well. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Until then, stay safe and stay beautiful. Bye, guys.